Hello guys, it's Tammy, and today I'm coming to you with a bit of a different video to what I normally put out there, but I want to start sharing my ideas on how to live a more sustainable lifestyle. So it's something that's really close to my heart and something that Mark and I have been implementing into our household, how to produce less waste. We have started to grow our veggies and just how to overall live a more sustainable lifestyle. So I want to start sharing my ideas and some tips and different things with you guys surrounding this subject. So I'm going to be posting a video once a week, giving you different tips and ideas on how you can implement this into your own life. So today's video is going to talk about 6 tips for people wanting to begin the journey of living a more sustainable life and producing less waste. So reducing the amount of plastic, single-use plastic that they use, and starting to be kinder to the environment. So tip 1 is, I've got all my little bits and pieces down here, but tip 1, reusable drink bottles. So I have a stainless steel drink bottle here. This is what I use every day. I fill it up before I leave home every day. I actually have one for each child. So, they take it to school, or if we're out and about for the day, they have their stainless steel drink bottle that they know gets filled up, and we take it out and about. So this one, I really like this one because it keeps the water cool. So it actually keeps things cold and hot, but I just use it for my water, so keeps the water cool if it's been sitting in the sun, and you don't have to have all those the yucky chemicals seeping into your water from the plastic drink bottles. So, and it's reducing, using plastic, buying plastic drink bottles from the shop, they just get thrown straight into the rubbish. So this way you're reducing your plastic use and reducing your waste. So tip number 2 is a keep cup. So if I'm going out for a takeaway coffee, I do not leave home without this. And if I do leave home without this, I don't get the coffee. That's just a little rule I've created for myself, that if I forget my keep cup, I miss out on getting a coffee. So that is an incentive for me to not forget it. So far I have forgotten it a few times, but so far I'm going pretty good. So you can get these. You can get these ones. This is an actual keep cup, so you can get these online. You can also get them from a lot of cafes. A lot of people have them stocked. There's so many different brands that you can get. I love this one. I like the glass because it's nicer to drink out of for me, but you can get plastic ones too. But so many of these around. So grab yourself a keep cup. Because actually, in case you didn't know, I know a lot of us probably do know, but the coffee cups, takeaway coffee cups, they're actually not recyclable. Some people might think they're recyclable, but they have a plastic lining on the inside, which makes them waterproof, I guess, and that makes them not recyclable. So grab yourself one of these. That's a really good way to reduce your waste usage. Okay, tip number 3 is your own shopping bags. So I know a lot of us do this nowadays because it's starting to be implemented in the supermarkets, in Australia at least, and I'm sure other places. But this one is my favourite of all because it folds up so tiny, and I keep it in my handbag. It's just, I keep it in my handbag. So I keep other ones in my car for when I do a big shop, but this one stays in my handbag, and it has come in so handy so many times when you just think, oh, I've got to get a couple of little things, or you are out and about, so it's always in my handbag. You're out and about and you remember that you have to get something. And you're like, it's okay, I've got my bag. So this one, get yourself a really one that scrunches up small, and keep it in your handbag, because you'd be amazed how many times I've used this just for the one-off bits and pieces that I'm not necessarily planning on going to do a big shop. So that one has been great for me. So tip number 4, I think we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4 beeswax wraps. So this one actually is one that my beautiful baby sister has made for me. I haven't learnt to make them myself yet, but I intend to, and that will be, I will post another video with me going through how to make your own beeswax wraps. So if anyone doesn't know, these come in place of the plastic wrap or aluminium foil. So I should have actually got something to cover, but I'll use my keep cup. Take the lid off that. So basically, you have a bowl or something full of your leftovers, and you basically wrap. It's made out of material and beeswax. So you bake beeswax, and so it actually sticks around whatever you're wrapping it with, whatever you're wrapping up. So it sticks there and it keeps it fresh. So that is in use of plastic wrap. So no one really needs to be using plastic wrap anymore because these work so well. And I'm really excited about making some. I'm going to get my sister to show me how she's done it. But yeah, beeswax wraps. So you can buy packs of them. They're not overly expensive. I think I think they come in packs of 3, the ones that I've bought. I can't remember the brand, but I'll put links in the description of this video so people can check things out for themselves. So I might put a link to the Keep Cup website too. But yeah, so beeswax wraps. Stop buying the plastic wrap because that's just, you know, single-use plastic that just gets thrown straight in the bin. And these are great. Okay. What was that? Tip number, I'm pretty sure I'm up to 5. Tip number 5, special. This is really good for people that have kids. Reusable straws. So they come with, I think this was a pack of 5, but I could only find 3 for this video. But they come with a little cleaner, this little Dibbywacker thing that you can clean it if it's, you know, if you've been using it for smoothies or something. So they're very hygienic. I'm pretty sure you can get stainless steel ones and glass, but we've gone with the bamboo because I guess glass is a bit, you know, for me, I think this is safer with kids. And you can get them, we just bought them from the local health food shop, but they're really good. So if you're going out for a smoothie or taking the kids out for a milkshake, I keep these in my bag. So I don't necessarily use them as much as the kids do, but I have done, because if you go out for a smoothie or something, I always ask for no straw, and it's so handy to have these there ready to go. So, and the kids love it too because they get their very own straw. So that is tip number 5, and it's one thing that I really dislike is the using straws. I've seen videos, I don't know if anyone is watching this has seen the video of the poor turtle with a straw stuck up its nose, and straws are just so bad for the beautiful wildlife out there, the sea creatures, and that you know, we use it and we chuck it out. And to be honest, as an adult, do we really need a straw anyway? We don't really need to use a straw to drink. We know how to drink. But that's a really handy thing to keep in your handbag. That's one thing that I do. And finally, tip 6 is reuse wherever you can. So I've got a few things here that I reuse. Elastic bands that come off your veggies and stuff. Reuse them. They come in handy. This is a yogurt tub. I've got my baby wipes in here, so I make my own baby wipes nowadays, and these tubs are perfect for it. So, you know, that's a good example of reusing. I am going to do a video soon as well of showing you how to make your own baby wipes, because that's really easy to do and something that is handy, because baby wipes are really bad for the environment. So that way, reducing your impact on the environment and your waste usage. I also reuse my plastic bread bags. They're really handy for like putting sandwiches in or anything really that you want to stay fresh, and just wrap them up in them. So that's another thing to reuse. And I also reuse heaps of jars. So this is an old instant coffee jar. And it's got my rice and that in it. And this is another jar. I'm not really sure where this one came from, but I reuse all my jars for all my bits and pieces in the kitchen. So I tend to shop bulk a little bit, and it's really handy to have these jars. You can buy new jars and stuff, but if you've got these ones to reuse, why not? Why not reuse the jars that you have already in your house rather than throw them out? So that is just 6 really simple tips for anyone wanting to start living a more sustainable lifestyle, start reducing their single plastic use, and yes, people that really want to just be nicer to the environment. So there is so many other things that you can do, but what I have found is taking it step by step. Even if you are watching this and you think, wow, that's too much to take on all at once, just pick up 1 or 2 and start doing that. You know, it's every little bit counts, and if we all put a little bit of effort in, then you know, we're going to make a big difference. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope, you know, any other ideas or any feedback that you've got for me, please feel free to comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I really want to keep sharing this with you, and I really want to give you as much value as possible. So next week I will come to you again with more tips and ideas, and I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Yeah, bye.